Hey, real estate relatives, I'm your homegirl Daphne Brown with Beyond the Home Realty, and in today's video, we are doing what we do for you every month, and that is rewinding the real estate market and giving you the market activity. Now, keep in mind this information is always 30 days behind, so we can ensure that we are giving you the most up-to-date information. We're going to start with the community of Southern Colony. For the month of March, there were 27 active listings, with 22 of those listings being new, and the months of inventory was just under 2 months, with 31 average days to sell and an average sales price at $277,000. Moving on to Huntington Place, for the month of March, there were 17 active listings. 4 of those listings were new, with the months of inventory being just above 8 months. Keep in mind, there's new construction in this community, so sometimes because they start building the homes and putting it in the MLS from the day they start building it, sometimes that can skew the numbers of months of inventory and average days to sell. But the average days to sell was 185 days, and the average sales price was $376,000. Moving to the community of Glendale Lakes, again along that FM 521 roadway, for the month of March, there were 53 active listings. 22 of those listings were new, and there was just under 11 months of inventory, with 42 average days to sell and an average sales price just under $330,000. Glendale Lakes is another one of the communities where they are building new homes. Caldwell Ranch, there were, for the month of March, 16 active listings. 5 of those listings were new, and there was just under 6 months of inventory, with an average days to sell being 47, and the average sales price was just under $283,000. Moving to the community of Sterling Lakes, for the month of March, there were 30 active listings. 14 of those were new. The months of inventory was just under 4. There were 42 average days to sell, and the average sales price was just under $268,000. Now we're going to get to the 288 area. And along that 288 freeway, that stretch where they have all those new homes, Sedona Lakes, and Sedona Lakes for the month of March had 6 active listings, and there was just 1 new listing. Now, I can't give you months of inventory, average days to sell, and average sales price because the homes that are for sale, there really aren't any, so there's really no inventory and really no competition. I can tell you that there were no sales for March, but the last sales that were documented both occurred in February. So we have a February 11th closing. The home was listed at $680,000. It sold for $628,000, and the days on market for that home was 367. There was another comp in the area. It was a home that was listed at $535,000. It sold for $531,900. And it was on the market for 178 days. So now we're going to move to Pomona. Pomona is another community where they have just started the last section of that community. So they have new construction homes in there as well. So these numbers are going to be elevated because we did take that into consideration. There were 90 active listings, 33 new listings, 5 months of inventory, 77 average days to sell, and the average sales price was just under $553,000. Now we're going to move to Sierra Vista. Again, more new construction. You know, they're building a whole bunch of houses down 288. So for the month of March, there were 79 active listings, 55 new listings. There was just over 15 months of inventory. Don't let those numbers scare you, okay? The average days to sell was 89, and the average sales price was just under $390,000. Rodeo Palms had 15 active listings, 8 new listings, just over 2 months of inventory, with 52 average days to sell and an average sales price of just over $313,000. and Southern Trails. Southern Trails had 10 active listings for March. 8 of those listings were new. Just over 3 months of inventory with 12 average days to sell, and the average sales price was just over $433,000. The community of Creekmont in Fresno, Texas. There were 5 active listings. 3 of those listings were new. There was just under 3 months of inventory and 39 average days to sell, with the average sales price being just under $360,000. And then lastly, Del Bello Lake. So we're back off of 288 down there. There were 18 active listings. 7 of those listings were new with 6 months of inventory. Again, more new construction. There were 103 average days to sell, and the average sales price was just over $530,000. Now, if you need assistance with understanding these numbers better, we definitely can help you. We can take this information and make it specific to your property if you are thinking about selling out of one of these communities or buying in. And we can take this information and leverage it so that you can buy in to one of these communities at an incredible price point or sell out of them in the least amount of time, netting the highest amount of proceeds for you. Whatever your decision is, whether you are purchasing, whether you are selling, whether you're doing both simultaneously, we would ask that you would please give us a call so that we can show you how we can add value to your transaction. All of our contact information is listed in the description of this video. But whatever you do, we want you to always remember that we are always ready and willing to enable you to find your way home. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye. To find out more about the Houston suburbs, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share if you care, and leave us a comment. We respond back.